Hi there, I'm Lucy McDonald, physiotherapist, and with 4 weeks to go before the London Marathon, I wanted to talk to you today about what you can do if you're injured or in pain at this stage. So first things first, there's still plenty of time to heal, but time is of an essence. So the first thing that you need to do is establish the cause of the problem. So working out the biomechanics of what it is about the way that you're running that's putting too much stress through one particular part of your body and therefore causing it to be painful. So one of the exercises that kind of encompasses all of the biomechanics of running is an exercise called Running Man. So I would suggest that any of you that have any pain or injury when you're running I think it would be a good idea for you to start doing this exercise ASAP, 30 reps a day, every day between now and the marathon. And you can have immediate positive effects from sorting out your biomechanics. It doesn't take any time for the nerve endings that connect your brain and your body to start to become retrained. But the more you do it, obviously, the more effect it has. So start with that exercise, the Running Man, or running woman, if you will, and see how you get on. Other things that you might want to look at are making a few tweaks to your running technique, but I would not recommend that you do that unless you're doing it under the guidance of a running physio, because if you do make tweaks to your running technique, it will put stresses and strains elsewhere on your body, and you need to keep those in check. So that's the first one, find out the cause. And on that note, number two, the most obvious probably is to get it checked out. So this stage of the marathon training process is a peak time that we see a lot of stress fractures. And you can get a stress fracture anywhere in your body, but the three particular areas that we tend to see them are in the foot, in the groin, so the hip area, and in the shin. So please do get your pain checked out. The only things that will really stop you from running a marathon are fractures and any medical problems that might cause you any long-term disability or could be fatal. So make sure you get those things ruled out. And once you have got those things ruled out, then my third tip is not to rest entirely. A lot of the structures of the body really don't respond well to rest, tendons being a particular one that spring to mind, and therefore modification of your activity levels is much more important. So looking at the way that you're training, perhaps swapping your long runs for non-sprint intervals, perhaps looking at the route that you're running on, the frequency that you're running, how stressed or how well you're able to recover post runs, etc. So looking at the whole of your training program. So another one that's useful if you are needing to reduce the amount of actual running that you're doing is running in the pool, not to be underestimated, and any decent running physio should be able to give you some drills or indication as to how you can be going about doing that. My third thing is to make sure you're getting your recovery right. Most importantly, sleep, followed by nutrition. Don't underestimate the value of complex carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, for some reason, get a bad name, but they are very, very useful. Combined with lots of veg and fruit, good oils, protein, and try not to put things into your body that are don't put too many things into your body that can be difficult for your body to cope with. Things like alcohol, smoking, too much sugar, processed food, etc. So sleep, diet, stress has a really big effect on the body's ability to recover and the immune system. So make sure that you're putting in place decent stress management techniques, especially if you're feeling anxious because you can't run as much. Then make sure that you're doing things like anything from mindfulness to listening to relaxing music to spending time with people that you feel positive around. And last but not least, rest as well. So making sure that you've got those things in place. There are other things that you can have, like sports massage. Sports massage has been shown to be really good for recovery in athletes and also performance. So sports massage can be fantastic, as can other techniques that physios can do, like joint mobilizations, taping, giving you exercises to reduce your pain, and going back to the beginning where we were talking about looking at your running technique, changing the way that you're running to reduce the strain through those injured parts and make sure you recover ready for marathon day. So I hope that's been helpful. Please do get in touch for specific advice. Lucy MacDonald Physio at hotmail.co.uk, or you can get in touch through our website www.octopusclinic.com. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and please do comment below on what you would like me to do a video blog on next. Until next time, thanks and happy running.